The Euphrates River, a vital artery of ancient civilization and mythology, has coursed through human history for over 10,000 years. Originating in the rugged mountains of Turkey and winding through Syria and Iraq, the Euphrates shaped the landscapes and lives of early Mesopotamian societies. It served as a cornerstone of cultural and agricultural development, nourishing fertile lands and enabling the rise of cities like Ur, Babylon, and Nineveh. Yet today, this once mighty river is receding at an alarming rate. As its waters diminish, it not only reveals the environmental toll of modern intervention, but also unearths relics of an enigmatic past, artifacts and structures that stir the imagination and draw us closer to a time when the Euphrates was the very lifeblood of civilization. The drying of the Euphrates is the result of both natural shifts and human-made interventions. Climate change has profoundly altered rainfall patterns, reducing water levels across the river's vast basin. At the same time, upstream dam construction and aggressive water management projects in countries like Turkey have drastically cut the flow of water into downstream regions such as Syria and Iraq. These factors have combined to create a crisis for agriculture, ecosystems, and communities that depend on the Euphrates for sustenance and survival. Yet even as the present-day consequences mount, the receding waters are exposing layers of history long hidden beneath the river's depths. These discoveries offer both warnings and wonder, reminding us of the fragile balance between human development and nature's rhythms. Among the most astonishing revelations are a series of mysterious caves newly uncovered along the riverbed. These caves, some of which contain formations resembling prison bars, have sparked speculation among scientists, historians, and religious scholars alike. While some researchers argue that these structures are naturally formed, others suggest they may have been deliberately constructed, possibly for ritualistic or symbolic purposes. Adding to the sense of mystery are eerie sounds reportedly emanating from the depths of these caves, groans, growls, and metallic clanking noises described by some as the sound of chains. These auditory anomalies have led certain religious communities to link the caves to ancient prophecies. In both Islamic and Christian traditions, the Euphrates is mentioned in apocalyptic narratives. Some believe these caves might be related to such prophecies, including the Christian Book of Revelation, which foretells the drying of the river and the release of 4 angels bound beneath its waters who will bring devastation upon the world. Whether literal or metaphorical, these religious narratives gain new significance as the river's decline makes them seem increasingly plausible. In Islam, a widely cited prophecy foretells the Euphrates drying up to reveal a mountain of gold, a discovery that would incite global conflict and chaos. The potential connection between this legend and the emerging ruins has captivated the faithful and the curious alike. For others, these events are less about prophecy and more about the undeniable link between observable change and cultural heritage. Either way, the convergence of myth and archaeology has lent the Euphrates an otherworldly aura. The Euphrates has always been more than a body of water. In myth and literature, it represents both abundance and spiritual depth. One of its most enduring associations is with the Epic of Gilgamesh, the ancient Mesopotamian poem written more than 4,000 years ago. This foundational narrative chronicles the journey of Gilgamesh, a powerful king of Uruk, who transforms from a despotic ruler into a seeker of wisdom and immortality. The river forms a backdrop to his quest, embodying the dual nature of life and death, prosperity and peril. In 2003, a team of German archaeologists claimed to have discovered a tomb in Iraq that could be linked to Gilgamesh, or a similar mythological figure. Although the claim remains contested, it reignited global interest in the epic and in the blurred boundaries between myth, history, and archaeology. Archaeological finds along the Euphrates continue to offer profound insights into the cultural, spiritual, and technological achievements of ancient civilizations. In Iraq, a 3,400-year-old city dating back to the Mitanni Empire was recently uncovered during a period of extreme drought. This city revealed well-preserved buildings, urban planning, and ceremonial artifacts that highlighted the sophistication of the Mitanni people, an ancient rival to the Egyptian pharaohs. These findings showcase not just the complexity of these early societies, but also their remarkable ability to adapt to the river's volatile rhythms. Intricate irrigation systems, grain storage facilities, and trade outposts speak to a deep understanding of agriculture and commerce forged in a land where life depended entirely on the Euphrates. Other discoveries have further expanded our view of ancient Mesopotamia's ingenuity. Networks of tunnels, carved with precision and adorned with inscriptions, have been found along the river's course. These tunnels are believed to have connected ancient cities, facilitating trade, communication, and perhaps even religious rites. The level of craftsmanship involved suggests advanced engineering and coordination, offering a glimpse into the interconnectivity of these early societies. While some interpret these tunnels purely as technological marvels, others see them as evidence of deeper, perhaps spiritual, purposes. The inscriptions, many of which remain undeciphered, fuel ongoing debates about the role these structures played in daily life and religious practices. As the river continues to shrink, submerged cemeteries, ceremonial grounds, and residential structures are also emerging from the mud. In ancient Babylon, archaeologists have uncovered multi-story storage units, industrial facilities, and homes preserved despite centuries underwater. These buildings offer tangible evidence of sophisticated urban planning and resource management in a time when the line between survival and ruin was razor-thin. The artifacts found within, tools, pottery, inscriptions, paint a vivid portrait of everyday life and spiritual belief, reflecting both the material culture and metaphysical concerns of the people who lived along the Euphrates. Beyond human civilization, the Euphrates also played a role in our species' deeper past. Archaeological evidence suggests that early Homo erectus communities inhabited its banks over 1 million years ago. These early humans, distinguished by their upright posture and mastery of fire, were among the first to harness natural resources in ways that laid the foundation for future civilizations. Their adaptability and resilience echo in the achievements of the Sumerians, Babylonians, and other peoples who later built monumental societies around the river. This deep historical continuity links modern humanity to its most ancient ancestors, emphasizing the Euphrates' enduring importance as a stage for human development. Today, the drying of the Euphrates serves as both a stark warning and a unique opportunity. The environmental challenges posed by climate change, combined with geopolitical tensions over water rights, have put unprecedented pressure on the river and its dependents. Mismanagement and unilateral water policies have aggravated regional instability, threatening not only ecological sustainability, but also the preservation of invaluable historical sites. At the same time, the receding waters have granted researchers and explorers an unprecedented chance to study the river's hidden layers. What lies beneath the Euphrates is not just ancient stone and clay. It is the story of human creativity, conflict, and spiritual longing etched into the landscape. As the Euphrates continues to recede, its legacy becomes increasingly clear. It is a river that has sustained and shaped humanity for millennia, inspiring myths and legends, enabling agriculture and trade, and nurturing spiritual traditions that span cultures and epochs. The breathtaking discoveries emerging from its exposed riverbed, from submerged cities to cave systems and networks of tunnels, offer a rare glimpse into the complexities of ancient life. These findings connect us not only to the peoples of the past, but also to the universal themes of ambition, adaptation, and reverence for the natural world. The echoes of Gilgamesh's search for immortality and the prophetic visions of gold and judgment remind us that the Euphrates has always been more than water. It has been a mirror reflecting humanity's hopes, fears, and enduring quest for meaning. In this moment of environmental crisis and archaeological revelation, the Euphrates challenges modern societies to reconcile progress with preservation. Its decline is not only a symbol of ecological imbalance, but also a call to action, to protect what remains, to learn from what is uncovered, and to honor the river's immense contribution to human history. The Euphrates, once a symbol of life and prosperity, now stands at a crossroads. As its waters recede, it continues to speak, whispering stories of civilizations long gone and warning us not to forget the delicate ties that bind humanity to the natural world. Its mysteries and memories endure, offering a profound connection to the ancient world and a mirror to our own time. As the Euphrates River continues to shrink, the consequences go far beyond ecological concerns. They reach into the very soul of human history. This ancient river, which once bore witness to the birth of civilization, now serves as a reminder of what we stand to lose if we ignore the interconnectedness of nature, culture, and time. Its receding waters are uncovering more than just mud and stone. They are revealing the forgotten chapters of humanity's story, chapters filled with innovation, faith, mystery, and resilience. Among the most astonishing findings are entire urban settlements that had long been hidden beneath the Euphrates. As modern droughts lower the river's waterline, archaeologists have uncovered complete city layouts, complete with administrative buildings, granaries, temples, and irrigation networks. These urban designs speak to a level of societal complexity previously underestimated. The architecture, tools, and inscriptions found at these sites confirm that early Mesopotamian civilizations were not only advanced in agriculture and governance, but also deeply invested in cultural and religious practices. Each artifact recovered from the muddy riverbanks helps reconstruct a lost way of life and reaffirms the enduring creativity of early human societies. Even more compelling are the ceremonial items and religious relics unearthed in these submerged ruins. Statues of deities, ritual bowls, incense burners, and burial sites suggest a profound spiritual relationship between the ancient people and the Euphrates. The river was not merely a physical resource. It was a sacred presence, a bridge between the human and the divine. Inscriptions found near temples often invoked water spirits or gods associated with fertility and renewal. This spiritual dimension adds depth to our understanding of the Euphrates as more than just a geographic feature. It was a living part of the ancient worldview, woven into myths and legends that transcended generations. The river's spiritual influence was not limited to Mesopotamian polytheism. Religious traditions across the world, including Islam and Christianity, have referenced the Euphrates in prophecies and eschatological visions. The recurring theme of the river drying up as a prelude to major cosmic events is particularly striking. In the Book of Revelation, the drying of the Euphrates foretells the release of 4 angels who will unleash devastation upon the earth, a vivid symbol of transformation and reckoning. Meanwhile, Islamic hadiths speak of a golden mountain emerging from the dry riverbed, sparking fierce human conflict. Whether taken literally or metaphorically, these prophecies reveal how the river has captured human imagination as both a symbol of life and a harbinger of change. Modern discoveries near the Euphrates have even reignited debates about long-held biblical and mythological stories. Caves newly exposed by the river's retreat have stirred global interest due to their strange structures and unexplained sounds. Some resemble cells or prisons, leading to wild speculation about their origins. Reports of eerie noises, groans, clanking chains, and whispers have only intensified the sense of mystery. While many scientists attribute these sounds to natural phenomena such as echoing wind or underground shifts, others propose more spiritual or even supernatural interpretations. Such sites attract not only archaeologists but also theologians and mystics, who see in them possible evidence of prophecies fulfilled or ancient secrets coming to light. Equally fascinating are the networks of underground tunnels found in the region. These subterranean pathways, often lined with intricate carvings and inscriptions, reflect an engineering expertise that defies the assumptions of ancient limitations. The tunnels may have served many purposes, from facilitating trade between distant cities to acting as escape routes during times of war. Their elaborate design suggests an understanding of geometry, ventilation, and architecture well ahead of their time. Some believe these networks reflect not just practical ingenuity, but also spiritual symbolism, representing underworld passages or cosmic journeys in line with ancient mythological beliefs. In the context of global archaeology, the Euphrates has become a focal point for understanding humanity's earliest advances in science, agriculture, writing, and religion. The region was home to the Sumerians, one of the earliest known civilizations, who developed cuneiform writing and laid the groundwork for recorded history. It was along the Euphrates that the first city-states rose, governed by kings whose names are now lost to time, yet whose bricks and inscriptions whisper of their rule and ambition. Under the watchful flow of the river, temples were raised and scribes recorded trade, law, and legend, inscribing clay with stories that would endure long after empires fell silent. These revelations speak not only of architectural and administrative sophistication, but also the fragility of memory, the way nature both preserves and erases. And so, the receding rivers, through their drying, grant us glimpses into eras once hidden from sight, demonstrating how the Euphrates is more than a waterway. It's a thread weaving through the present into deep antiquity.